MW2 balls 114 here, and today I've got a game of free-for-all in Quarry, and I'll be using the mini Uzi with the silencer. Perks are sleight of hand, stomp power, ninja, and kill streaks are I think they're the Predator Harrier and emergency airdrop. Once again, I don't know why I had this on, but I get some pretty decent stuff in this time. Unlike my gameplay, I think like a week ago or so like that, I actually picked up the stuff in the care packages and they actually helped me out. So yeah, but anyways, what I want to talk about in this video, oh yeah, and I want to mention, just because I'm probably not going to remember to mention this later, I get a pretty decent score. I think I go 30-4. I probably could have gotten like 30-1, but for some reason I just felt like trying to get a good kill cam and I ended up dying a few times. So the final score is like 30-4, I think. So it's still not too bad, even though I pretty much killed myself a lot at the end. But yeah, what I want to talk about today is Hutch, the Call of Duty legend, the god, the whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he's left, guys, which is kind of really sad. I'm still waiting for CNanner's reaction to this, just because I think that them two were pretty good friends and stuff like that, and I'm sure he'll say some nice words about him and stuff like that. But I watched the episode of Respawn where Hutch first announced that he was leaving, and then lately I've watched a few memorial videos, or whatever you want to call them, of just showing some highlights from his career here on YouTube and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, he was probably the greatest inspiration to me, him and CNanners. But even as good as CNanners was, as good of a help as CNanners was to me and an inspiration, I'd probably have to say that Hutch was just probably a little bit more, just because I'm pretty sure that Hutch was probably the first commentator I ever really started watching. He's probably the first one I ever subscribed to, which is just so crazy. And it's been such a huge part of my life too, just because I started watching him. He was obviously the first one, like I just said, but which was probably almost 3 years ago now. I think probably was it probably 2.5 years ago is when I first found out about him, and started watching his videos, and he helped me out so much, just because the thing is, like, even when I started making, because Modern Warfare 2 was the first Call of Duty I ever posted on YouTube, and even at that point where I started posting videos, I wasn't really that good at the game. I was actually pretty bad at it, and I managed to get a few nice gameplays, but overall I was pretty bad. I could never get any sort of gameplay like this that you're watching right here. Even though this isn't really that entertaining of a gameplay, sorry, I just wanted to get one that was a decent length, so I just grabbed one that I think is around 7 minutes, so it's not too bad. But anyways, yeah, he's the one who really helped me out a lot with tips and stuff like that. Like, I know as of recently, no one really does that stuff anymore, the whole tips and stuff like that, making you better at Call of Duty. You can basically figure that out for yourself, because when Hutch started, you're either good or you were bad. You'd either follow what Hutch told you and you'd be good at Call of Duty, or if you didn't know about him, you're just a noob. Just because he had so much good help to just share with the community, and it was such a big help to me, just because I got so much better. He completely inspired me to start sniping. He was the one who started, I mean, obviously there's Zergriz and stuff like that, and there's Optic, but he was the only, lone commentator that actually just made commentaries of him sniping. He didn't really make too many montages. It was just, him sniping in a free-for-all or whatever like that, and he'd do well, and it was crazy just to see people, not just hit, those, quad feed or collaterals or stuff that you see in montages, but just to see a full game of someone sniping. It was really, really inspirational, and I never really got too good at sniping until the end of Modern Warfare 2 or anything like that. I think I'm decent at it now, but Hutch, he was good at it. He really was. He could hit his shots and stuff like that, and he was just what's the word? I don't know. He was just such a big help to me, and he was the one who originally he showed me the tactical button layout, which has helped me so much in Call of Duty. He's not known for one, to be a super rusher, drop shot type thing, but he's the one who started that all. He's the one who said, check out this tactical button layout. It just helps improve your gameplay and stuff like that, because you can bob your head around and stuff like that. And I'd have to say, out of all, the commentators and stuff like that, obviously him and CNanners are the top two, because obviously they got the 2 jobs at Machinima. Oh, did I just kill myself there? That was pretty stupid. And then I spawned in the same spot that I killed myself. But anyways, Yeah, Hutch, he had such a huge influence on the community. I remember when he would either just make a simple commentary, one day, him being mad, because he was trying to play a game of domination and he kept losing because his teammate wouldn't play the objective. So he would yell at the community and say, "You guys, you have to start playing the objective and stop worrying about your KD and stuff." And then all of a sudden, the whole community just flip-flopped over and started worrying about playing the objective. And if your gameplay was not up to that standard, where if you were playing it in a game of domination or something like that and you were kill whoring and your team lost, that was very, very bad. Now things have just kinda, no one really cares about that stuff anymore, just because it's, everyone's, in mono for two at least, it's either, trick shotting or just awesome gameplay or something like that. But yeah, that was the standard when Hutch, he said that, and it just totally changed it. And I know there's countless other situations where that same thing happened, where he just, could just totally influence the community. And I know Hutch will probably never watch this video, but I just want to say thank you, Hutch. You were an extreme inspiration to me, and I just want to, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I don't know how someone with, he didn't even say why he was leaving. I just don't understand that. I really wish that he just said why. Like, he quit his job at Machinima, which some people would argue that's like the greatest job ever for a gamer. And then obviously he had his channel, which did extremely well too. And he had, I don't know exactly how many subscribers he had, probably at least 500,000, but that is just crazy. I don't know how you can just give something like that up, but I guess I would never know, and most people would never know, because a lot of people, like, if you're like rich in real life or something like that, have millions of dollars, and you, like, give it all away, or you just don't show it or something like that, and people don't understand. It's like, if you have so much money, why don't you just buy so much stuff, and make yourself look as rich as you actually are? And then they're like, you just don't understand because you don't have the money. And I guess that's like it is with Hutch. We'll never know why he decided to leave, or why he, I don't know, it's just confusing. But I just want to say thank you, Hutch, so much. Hopefully, and I'm pretty much am saying this on a part of the whole community, we hope you come back someday, because you will be missed. And I want to say thank you, and thank you guys for all for watching, and I'll see you later, and have a nice day.